Whether it's about reducing our carbon footprint or rising oil prices or building our supply of clean energy or creating green jobs, we've got lots going on in this province and lots of things that we're going to talk about this morning. And certainly those are things that are of great importance to us at the Ontario Power Authority. It really has been a watershed period for us in the past 12, 18 months, as the Minister has noted. It's not overstating to say that we truly are utterly transforming the electricity sector in this province, and my job is to elaborate a little bit on Ontario's story, the story of our electricity system here. And we really do have a very, very good story to tell, and it's certainly one that's getting a lot of attention around Ontario, around Canada, and also around the world. The Minister has already touched on many of the highlights here this morning, the passage of the Green Energy and Green Economy Act, as well as the cornerstone of the Act, our feed-in tariff program for renewable energy. Our feed-in tariff program is one of the things that is helping us to eliminate coal from our supply mix. And that is helping us reduce the carbon footprint of the electricity system in Ontario by 75%. It's also helping us to bring clean energy onto our grid, and it's helping to create green jobs and build the foundation of our future economy as we look to other things like electrifying transit and electrifying vehicles. Given the economic turmoil of this past year, I can certainly say that it's really great to be in a sector where we're creating jobs and where we're growing the economy. And I really want to stress to you that Ontario is open for business. So if you haven't already set up shop in Ontario, we really think it's time to do so. And this morning I want to talk about some of the opportunities that we can provide for you, both on the conservation front as well as on the renewables front. So you could say that we're here to help you save some money as well as make some money, and at the same time you can be green. Conservation is always first on our list at the Power Authority. We're working really hard to change the mindset of Ontarians and to build a culture of conservation. And to that end, we have very ambitious conservation targets here in this province, 6,300 megawatts by reduction in peak demand by 2025. To put that in a little context, that's roughly the equivalent of taking 1 in 5 households off the grid altogether, and those are among the most ambitious targets in North America, if not the most ambitious. We're certainly sensitive to the fact that as we replace aging infrastructure in this province, electricity costs are on the rise, and that's why we're giving consumers new tools and empowering them to help them manage their bills. So I want to talk to you about a campaign that we've just launched, in fact. We've teamed up with the World Wildlife Fund to launch our Power Pledge campaign, and it's a province-wide initiative that's going to run all summer long. And its goal is to demonstrate that a few simple and meaningful conservation actions can help fight climate change and have lasting financial rewards. And one major focus of the Power Pledge campaign is to reduce phantom power. And so we're trying to get consumers to unplug their video games, their computers, their cell phone chargers when they're not in use. We're also encouraging consumers to take a pledge to get rid of their energy guzzling refrigerator and to do home energy audits as well. Yesterday, in honor of Earth Day, we launched our youth version of the campaign, which is called Unplug Your Stuff. And we've also got a community challenge, municipalities participating in another challenge that's underway. So it's going to be a busy summer full of conservation activities. We've got lots of programs for business owners as well, and conservation programs that are designed to help you increase your productivity, to reduce your operating costs, as well as boost your competitiveness. Our Electricity Retrofit Incentive Program, or ERIP, is a great opportunity for commercial, industrial, as well as institutional consumers to conserve energy. The program provides incentives to invest in more efficient technologies, whether it's lighting, heating, or installing more efficient motors, for example. We're also set to roll out a new $1 billion program. We're underway with the launch of our industrial energy efficiency program, which is targeted at the large direct industrial users in Ontario. And here the focus is on helping businesses find major energy savings through process energy improvements, and you'll be hearing more about this initiative very soon. These programs all serve as complements to our existing demand response programs, which compensate businesses who either voluntarily or contractually commit to cut back on their electricity usage during peak periods. And those are just a few of our highlights of our programs. You can find out more about our conservation programs by visiting our website at powerauthority.on.ca. But that's just one part of how we're helping you to manage your bills. You can also earn new sources of revenue through our renewable energy programs. And for example, you can outfit your company's rooftops with solar panels to generate your own electricity. And under our microfit program, designed for projects of 10 kilowatts or less, you can do the same at home. You're going to be paid a guaranteed price for all of the electricity your project produces for at least 20 years. And as producers of electricity, we're certainly hoping that naturally you're going to think more carefully and be more conscious about using electricity wisely as well. There are extraordinary opportunities for businesses to participate in our larger scale program as well, and you heard Minister Gerritsen outline some of the recently announced contracts that we've provided. The response to this program since we launched it just 6 months ago has truly been amazing, and that's not surprising given the design of the program, which does provide guaranteed prices and roughly an 11% rate of return after tax and an 11-year payback or so on a 20-year project. It really does give you the kind of stability that you need to participate in the green economy. And we've seen lots of foreign interest in the program as well as domestic. And I'm also pleased to say that the Canadian banks and lenders are also jumping on board. TD, for example, has just announced a lending program primarily devoted to rooftop solar panel projects. And CIBC recently established a whole banking division to oversee investment in renewable energy and clean technology. So clearly the banks believe there are big opportunities ahead as we shift to low-carbon energy sources. The government took the first step, opening the doors to rebuilding our economy and creating clean energy with the introduction of groundbreaking legislation. And the Ontario Power Authority is working very hard to implement the government's vision, in part with the FIT and microfit programs as well as our conservation programs. And now Canadian bankers are making investment capital available. So to recap, Ontario has a very good story to tell. We've got ambitious conservation, we're eliminating coal, we're making our grid cleaner and smarter, we're building transmission, and we've got an aggressive push on renewables. We're really doing it all here in this province. The stars are aligned, and there are opportunities for you as businesses as well in all of this. So before I leave the stage, I do want to reiterate just one more time, if you haven't taken advantage of our conservation programs or become energy producers through our FIT program and microfit program, the time really is right to do so. So happy day after Earth Day, everybody, and thank you very much for having me here today.